This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall not fail, the gathering shall not come. So giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, as well as the men that taught them, and peace and blessings to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. This Brother Tyson Pye here with you again with another lesson, and this is going to be a repost. I actually just did this lesson, but the microphone was off, so I'm going to try to go back and rehash some of the points that I made in the previous video. All right. But at the same time, being a little more concise as well. So we're going to kick it off again here, Isaiah 32 and 9, which it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. All right. And this is to the women in Babylon. First and foremost, you Israelite women. All right. But as you're going to find out here real soon, this is going to go for all women across the board, because all women have gotten comfortable here in Babylon. All right. But we're not concerned with all women. We're concerned with the Israelite woman. All right. And that's you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women. All right. Now, y'all are at ease thanks to women's liberation and all of the benefits that you've been awarded here just for being a female. And which has built up a false sense of confidence around you that you wear, in your pride as a badge of honor against your men. All right. Because this man, he grants you these jobs, these benefits. All right. And have you to believe that you don't need a man. And you're going to find out here real soon that you've been sadly mistaken. All right. But right, it's saying here, rise up, ye women that are at ease. All right. And this is women of all races, colors, and creeds here in America. But again, we're only concerned with the Israelite woman. All right. Because it says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. All right. And this speech and this voice is unto the daughters of Israel. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease. Well, verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right. And the vintage is your harvest, what you bring in. Again, whether it be from benefits or from a job that you work, a paycheck that you earn. Everything is coming to a halt here in Babylon. All right. The way of life that you know and grown comfortable in living is about to be done away with. All right. We're coming to a new system, a new way of doing things. And so this old way of you women being proud, being able to go file for all types of government handouts, or just being granted better jobs. A lot of times men can't get jobs because they didn't put women in them positions. But this is, I'm bringing this out in light of the government jobs, that Doge has been cutting these federal jobs and whatnot. They're doing a major cutback, trimming the fat. If you let them tell it, all right, they're trimming the fat. But what they're really doing and what they're not telling the people is that they're decreasing government because AI is getting ready to run government. They don't need all of these people, these officials, these government employees. They don't even need these politicians. All right? This is why Trump is creating a Doge. You probably see Congress and the Senate get downsized, if not cut out altogether, because this is the projection, all right, that they're taking America, and it's all behind prophecy. Prophecy is pushing this. All right, this ain't this madman with a lone vision that he wants to push upon the world. No, this has been in the makings. This goes all the way back to Nimrod, even before him. That man has tried to rule the world. All right? Well, the Heavenly Father is about to let this white man get close, but he's not going to rule it. He's just going to let him get close enough to smell the food, pursuant to Job, the 20th chapter. All right? But let's look at this video, and you can see that women are not built for the struggle. Now, at one point in time, they were. All right? All women went through chattel slavery. All women used to be tough. Now, Babylon has softened everybody. Everybody's soft now in Babylon. You got these athletes and stuff. It's always an exception to the rule. The MMA guys, UFC, they somewhat tough. But we're going to see how tough everybody is when Jacob's trouble comes. That's going to tell the tale. I don't care what your record is in the ring. You ain't never been up against Jacob's trouble. All right? And shit, it takes special training to get through this. So, we're going to play this clip. But, the white woman, they got to put on. They got to put on. But the black chick, it's a black chick come on. She taking it well. And I guess the dude, it's a dude on here. He looks to be an Israelite. And, they just taking it in stride. It appears that way. But, yeah, these white people, they can't deal with hardships, man. That's why Apostle Tahar came out and said, these Edomites going to catch hell in slavery. But check this out.
Hello. I was a federal worker. I was one of the thousands of federal workers terminated this weekend. Let's talk about it.
Literally every single day, it's something. Every single day, I am waking up and dreading going to work because I don't know if I'm going to have a job or not.
And I wanted to come on here as one of the thousands of federal employees who lost their job with the federal government this weekend. I was removed from my position through an email from an unrecognized HR account from my agency around 1 p.m. on Saturday. I have gone
Damn, you got fired on your day off?
through the entire range of emotions this past weekend. There is a lot of sadness in my heart. There's also a lot of anger.
I served 14 years in the Air Force. I was a federal employee for over 6 years, over 20 years of my life working for the federal government. I was recently fired by Donald Trump because I was a supervisor of probation, so I was already tenured.
I am utterly devastated. I'm confused because my recent performance evaluation was exceptional, and I got upwards of $1,500 as a bonus because my performance was so good. And this was my dream job, and it's just being taken away by an administration who doesn't care about science. It doesn't care about people who might be homeless with their dog now.
And that's the gist of it. But yeah, around here we call that life. They sitting up there. Well, you know, she crying. The other one white chick, she said she already went through her range of emotions, and that's life. You know, we as Hebrew Israelites, we learned to roll with the punches, roll that shit off the shoulder. You know, swing back. So we counter. But yeah, these people not ready. They not built for this. They're not ready. And yeah, you saw it was looked to be what appears to be a southern kingdom chick. She could have been Judah. She could have been either Levi or Benjamin. And then it appeared that you had a northern kingdom, one of the Latin tribes, you know, a Latina. And she was complaining about going to work because she know that axe is hanging over her head. You know, the little Juditis, she already lost her job, but the Latina is like she can feel it coming. She can feel it in the air. Her job is on the line, you know. And you know, that's what happens. So now they all, you know, feeling some kind of way, whatever that way is, you know, they feel enough emotions to make videos about it, which that's energy could be used to look for a job. You know, why y'all ain't looking for jobs with that energy? We don't care. I don't care. Like I said, you know, it's you today. It can be me tomorrow. It will be me one day. So, you know, I don't get this generation. They got to put everything for everybody to see out there on the internet. But the one thing is, and that's for certain, that people are catching hell. All right. This transition from the third to the fourth industrial revolution is going to see a lot of people done in. All right. Because this fourth industrial revolution, it revolutionizes everything. We won't nothing be done as was done before. All right. So finances and the way that you buy and sell, pursuing the Revelation 13 and 16, will change. The way that you interact with your doctors, it probably won't even be doctors. It'll just be an AI. But the way you deal in medicine is going to change. And the way that you identify yourself is going to change. All of these systems are in the process now of changing over into this fourth industrial cyber revolution, complete with AI, D-Wave, quantum computers, and the whole nine. All of this, okay? So, yeah, your finances is going to be on a micro CHIP, which they plan to implant into you. Your ID, that whole system of birth certificate, social security card, no longer needed. It's going to be done away with. So now you'll be a number, which we already are, in the system, but this way you won't be able to buck the system, so to speak. All right? Because you could get fake cards, you know, and I imagine you can get fake chips. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there will be doing it soon, but it's always a way to buck the system. But this is what they're saying, or this is what their logic is. So they put, you know, your information in you is always with you at all times. And you're able to be tracked and identified at all times. So this is where things are going. So yes, we're all going to be, most of us, majority of us, 90% if not better, will be out of job soon. The scriptures don't lie. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and that's Esau. He's the keeper of the house because, pursuing to Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? The earth is this house. Okay? So in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, this big bad Esau, knees gonna be knocking together. They gonna smite one another, just like Belshazzar, when he saw that hand appear and start to write on the wall. The scriptures say his knees smote one against another. That man was terrified. That's gonna be Esau's lot here real soon. He's about to meet the King of Kings. There's no two ways about it. And he has a lot to answer for. All right. So in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Right. And it's going to be even fewer, fewer as the year goes on. So it's funny how the Lord said, when you read 1 Peter 4 and 17, 4 and 17, the Lord said judgment was going to begin at his house. So here now on the left-hand side, Satan got to do a house cleaning. And he beginning at his house. The feds, government. It's his government, his house. Esau is the keeper. It's not his, but it's under his rulership. Salakia at the moment. And you don't believe me, just go and read Matthew chapter 4, and it tell you how Satan took the Lord, our Lord, Yahushua, up on an exceeding high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. And then propositioned the Lord that if the Lord would only bow to him, he would give him all the kingdoms. Because they're in his power right now, still right now. This is how Esau is the keeper of the house. All right. But Satan doing the little house cleaning, he got to, bring in this new streamline, cyber type of form of government, you see? So he beginning at his house, then it's going to trickle down, sanitation, warehouse, factory. You already see him bringing the robots in, killing people and shit, crushing people. Yeah, that's so everything is being automated. You saw the McDonald's, fast food. Everybody, all right? And I'm just saying that to say everybody. So, and I'm bringing all that out for a purpose. And that is to say, the faith, that those women and that man, that they met, this is going to be a common theme throughout the year. I hope these videos ain't. I hope they don't, people getting laid off don't make this a trend. But the laying off part is definitely, this is going to be a trend. Some people get suicidal. And as we all know, some people go postal when they get laid off. So this is why, this is some of the things, man, that need to be discussed. Because you got all these super hyper emotional people. It's already, that's what Babylon does to you. Heightens your emotions, not your logic, not your reasoning, but your emotions. And any least little thing happen to you, you off the rails, making videos and shit. Yeah, this is where we are. Okay. Look at let me finish verse 3. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. The grinders are the workers. All right. Now, I may see a little more longevity in my field because I deal with pumps. Pumps make the world go around, and they don't have a machine that can build a pump. Which now they got these super high-tech androids and robots now. They got a robot I just seen. They read your mind. So they can see you do something, and then automatically they can pick up on it telekinetically and by watching you, and then they got it down perfect. Well, at least the way you did it, they got it down perfect. It won't never forget, won't never have to be retaught. So, it could come to that. That's going to cost these companies, a lot more than what they probably going to want to pay out, but we'll see how it go. But yeah, this is the way, these are the trends, all right? The grinders are ceasing because they are few. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Right. All your prognosticators, your seers and all of that. All right. Your seers look out of the windows. In verse 4, it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. And we see that, Nobody makes a big deal when it's Amazon closing the doors on, if people going to work. At least the chick say she got a call on Saturday, a text. At least she got a text. I believe this was Amazon, one of them big names where people had to drive to work to find out they was laid off. Then it's tragic, I guess. I guess they really doing you a favor, but people are comfortable here. They like being told what to do, unless it's me telling them what to do. But everybody, right. You like that job because you're comfortable in that job. Now, some people got shitty jobs. They don't want to be there, but they're not motivated enough to go, into their own business or set up their own business. This was the land of opportunity, the land of capitalism. But yeah, people are comfortable. But it says the doors shall be shut in the streets. Like it's supposed to be more tragic because it's federal workers. I'm glad. And I hope they go into the IRS and do the same thing. That's less people to harass me, just for living my life. They need to go up in the child support courts. Doge that shit. It's a lot of shit they need to doge. And I don't support Doge. I know what Doge is about. All right. Which I just broke it down. It's about setting up this AI system. All right. But somebody got to be the one to say, you're fired, or you're laid off. Somebody got to be the one to do that. So, bring us again to verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right, right, the daughters of music, the songs, the celebrations, the feast and festivities, the festivals, and daughters of music that play the lovely songs. All right, and then we can get into the quality of the music is low. All right, but right, did you see them women? Did they look like they were in a festive mood? Did they look like they wanted a banquet? They wondering where their next meal gonna come from. Or the one chick where she gonna, if she gonna have a job tomorrow. As far as the Jake dude and the Juditis, they already know they gonna bounce back. They ain't tripping. The Judite chick, and I'm sure the dude too, being military and possibly affiliated with the Masons, they probably got $1 million something in the bank. Now you gonna see them cry when that money gets stolen out them bank accounts. That's next. All right, that's next. Frozen accounts. The banks got to go to the digital. Everything is changing. Let me show you. And this is Revelation chapter 13. So when we say MOTB, you hear us saying MOTB? That's an acronym for what I'm getting ready to read. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. That mark is the MOT, what we refer to as the MOTB. So it says he causeth all. Right, because he's putting a system in place that disenfranchises everyone that isn't already acclimated into the system. So if you still in this old system like us, going to the job, punching in the clock, on the computer, you get your money getting directly deposited into your bank account, all of that, your bills getting deducted, you got auto pay for your bills, so you don't have to worry about none of that. You just go to work, check your money, and then do your thing. That's got to change. All right? You going to the hospital that your insurance dictates. All right? Talking to your doctor. Getting human feedback, human feel, human connection, even though it's a fake one. But, you're going having a conversation with a human about what's going on with your body and getting prescribed some medicine to go to Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, wherever you go, and get your prescription filled. All that's about to change, and you giving birth to the baby, and then the baby coming out, and they take the baby, come back with the baby, and you sign a little paper, signing that baby over to the banks. That's done away with. They're going to take your baby off in the room, put a chip in him, which they probably already are doing, which they are doing right now, but probably have been doing it unbeknownst. But now they're going to let you know, well, this child has to be chipped. And if you say something, they locking you up. They locking you up. Say something. This is the dystopian world we now live in. It ain't coming. We live in it. Don't fool yourself. Do not deceive yourself. We are living a dystopian nightmare right now. And so it says, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That mark is a microchip, all right, that'll contain your data. I've called it a motherboard, if you will, all right, because for the people that got the juice, a lot of them already got the circuitry in them. And they've been spraying it on us, the chemtrails, spraying it on us. So a lot of people already have the circuitry within them. All right. So they just need the motherboard to put it all together to run the machine. But verse 17 says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So this is where we are. This is where this is what all of this is about. Doge, all of this stuff is about. And if you need a more thorough breakdown, all right, all you have to do is type in GMS, Revelation 13, chapter 13 breakdown. All right, because I'm not going in depth on it on this lesson. I have in the past, and I will in the future. But for this particular lesson, I'm not, just for the simple fact this is a repost, and it's totally different from the first video. But it's edifying, I think, nonetheless, but a totally different video from the first. But yeah, so going back, right? Yeah, you women, y'all gonna catch it. Y'all gonna catch it the worst, because y'all been given the most comfort. Y'all been afforded the most comfort here. All right? Us men who've been called dusty, had to scrap and scrape for every dime, that we've got, have to, just live a life of disappointment, of being let down, disappointment, all of that, But shit, we gonna roll with the punches. But you women that told you so beautiful. Hey, princess, you got, every every day for you is a day full of validation. You can do no wrong. All right. And even in your folly, you get lifted up. And I'm talking about the American woman. I don't give a damn what shade of skin you got. Just women here in general then had an unnaturally easy existence up until now. I say unnaturally because it ain't natural the way that these men just praise and worship these women here. It's sickening, all right? And it's an embarrassment. These women wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire to put you out. And, y'all just validate these women. Then they could be the most low life and had 8 abortions and been divorced 3 times and cheating on the nigga that she with now, and you sitting up there telling her how much of a queen she is. Yeah, she's a queen, all right. And when you do the etymon, yeah, in the sense of the etymology, she's a queen. But yeah, y'all praise these women too much. Now their praise about to backfire. Bust them in the face. Poetic justice is coming. All right? The scriptures call it justice. Well, judgment. What side of judgment will you be on? Shalom.